Hey everybody, welcome to the Stock Car Spectacle. I'm Ian Jortson.
I'm Mike Gamble.
And I'm Nick Hensley.
And guys, it's going to be a wild weekend of racing coming up here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Always is such a fun track to go to. Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup, they're all racing this weekend. So we start off with the trucks. We got the Baptist Health 201-mile race. Stages 1 and 2 are 40 laps each, and the final is 54 for a total of 134 laps. They did not race here last year. It was just Xfinity and Cup. Most team wins here is Kyle Busch Motorsports with 5, and most manufacturer wins is Toyota with 11 wins. Mike, I know you are protesting this weekend of racing, so you don't have to pick.
I'm Switzerland this week, fellas. I will not be making a pick. I will be joining Bubba Wallace, but this will be a self-imposed one-race suspension of if I don't like it, I'm not watching. I'm going to practice what I preach, so I will just comment along with your picks.
This is going to be the weekend where Ben Rhodes wins trucks, Trevor Bayne wins Xfinity, and then Ryan Blaney wins the Cup.
And then I'll just stop watching altogether. Clearly, so just to combine on that, I went to the Bears game with you fine gentlemen Thursday night where one touchdown was scored by my team's offense. I went to the Notre Dame game on Saturday where they lost to fucking Stanford. Maybe I'm just a bad luck guy if I don't watch and everybody wins.
I don't know. I think that's him, man.
Nah, man. Stanford has one FBS win this year. Who's it against? Notre Dame. Marshall has one FBS win this year. That's against Notre Dame. They're combined 0 for 7 against FBS teams in the rest of the season.
It's going well.
Go Irish.
You know I'm down real bad when West Virginia is my best performing football team, college and professionally.
Hell yeah. Go here.
All right, Nick. So who you got to win the Truck Series race Friday?
This one's always tough because they haven't run here. They didn't run here last year, and then you got still some newer faces to the Truck Series. You just go with the guy who just has been getting it done all year, and that's why I'm going to take Zane Smith. This is. I don't know. Is Zane Smith already punched into their championship for? I don't know. Trucks race like once a month.
No.
It's so hard to keep up with them.
I think Ty Majeski's
He's the only one
Yeah.
because that was at Bristol. So Zane Smith,
Nick's favorite.
he's fuck you. You keep your mouth shut, Mr. Protester.
Hey, I'm not picking. I'm here for chaos, though.
Yeah, I go with the guy who's on top right now. He's been the best driver all season, Zane Smith. He's going to punch his ticket to the championship for on Friday night.
Zane Smith, definitely a smart choice, but I got to go with a guy who has experience. He's been running so long in this series. He's won here a few years ago. I got to go with the 88 truck of Matt Crafton, the most experienced guy in the field. Multiple championships.
He won a championship at this track without winning a race all season. Imagine that.
Yeah. One hell of a driver. You know, he is the most consistent guy, really kind of quiet throughout this whole year. So I'd say this is the time he makes some noise. I think Matt Crafton's going to go to victory lane this weekend. So yeah, Thor Sport, get back on top. Go into a championship with 2 trucks in there. That'd be fucking cool to see.
You're not going to hear me argue with anybody picking Matt Crafton. Like you said, dude's consistent. He's fast. Veteran presence. All these young kids trying to wreck each other up, down, left, and right. He always finds a way to get it done.
Fuck, I don't know. It's so hard to keep track of the truck playoffs.
Anymore.
Well, yeah, okay. If he's not in the playoffs, then just get a fucking win. I don't care.
Oh, man, we suck.
All right, and then for the Xfinity Series race, we got the Contender Boats 300-mile race. Stages 1 and 2 are 40 laps each, and the final is 87 for a total of 167 laps. Last year's winner was, unfortunately, Myatt Snyder. Should have been Noah Gregson, but Star and Whataburger had other plans. So, yeah. Most team wins here is Joe Gibbs Racing with 5, and most manufacturer wins is Chevrolet with 12. So I think I gotta go with the number 9, Noah Gregson. He has been so fucking close. Every single year we have been to Homestead Miami Speedway. This is his track. He knows how to run the fucking wall. Just always something gets him in the final few laps. It's either a late race caution.
You should have won
David
both those
Starr.
races.
Yeah, should have won both races in 2020. Should have won the race in 2021. It is finally Noah's time to get redemption at Homestead. It would just be absolutely perfect.
I'm honestly shocked you picked Noah Gragson.
Are you?
I didn't know you liked that guy.
Who would have fucking
Who would
thought?
have thought?
My God.
I thought for sure you were picking Ty Gibbs, but that's just me.
I mean, my pick should be obvious too, dude. It's you want to talk about being someone's time. It's Riley Hurt's time to win. Oh man, I just felt my heart shake a little bit. It was hurting.
Go wash your mouth out with some soap, dude.
No,
Oh,
fuck that.
fuck.
I have a better chance of winning that race than Riley Hurst. But you want to talk about
His hauler has a better chance.
that thing was tipped over last week.
Yeah.
So, no, you want to really.
They let him drive the hauler. That's why.
Exactly.
You want to really talk about it being someone's time. I am 100% picking. It's his final race.
Yeah,
this
I
season.
wonder who.
I got Riley Hurst now. I'm picking Trevor Bain at 18. I think I've picked him every single race that he's been in this season. That's not going well for me so far. I almost thought about staying away from him this weekend because I just want him to get out there and have himself a race. But
Well, no, you just have to curse him one more time.
it's in 8 races this season. He's got five top fives. He's got 6 top 10s. He's led 130 laps. The dude just runs up front in every single race that he's been in this season. His problem is they just cannot stay out of trouble. Last week at Vegas, it got started real early in this race when he saved the car, but that already put them to the back, and then he clawed his way back up to the front, and then they got a pit road penalty. It's been pit road penalty after pit road penalty after pit road penalty all season long. Some of them being Trevor's fault with the speeding, and then mainly the crew, because I don't know who's pitting that car. But
He had a crew member fall over the wall, give you a penalty.
We didn't how about Trevor Bain and Daniel Hemmer getting the same goddamn penalty
At the same
at the
time.
same time?
Yeah, he was working.
You want to talk about?
And I was
bad
like,
luck for
"Ooh,
me.
buddy!" I sent a screenshot of like both Bob Pockrass tweets. Like Daniel Hemrick penalty, crew member falling over the wall. Trevor Bain penalty, crew member falling over the wall. Like you can't script it any better.
So yeah, but yeah, this is his final run this season. For a guy who hasn't been in an Xfinity car since 2016, he's done a hell of a job. And he might not have been to victory lane yet this season, because I know his goal was to go out and win at least 5 of his starts, but that did not happen. But let's just go out on top. Let's get this one. I already think he's done more than enough to deserve a full-time ride at Joe Gibbs Racing next year. A, they had the seats open, and B, I just think that Joe Gibbs and Trevor Bain, they fit each other. They already have a pretty damn good relationship going. So I just think it'll be a match made in heaven to give him a full shot next year. But
And Devotion loves Trevor Bain too, so
they're the ones I'm worried about.
yeah.
They haven't been going to many other races as of late, so they're the ones I'm worried about. But
Okay.
let's find it. He's been working with the Gibbs marketing department. They want him back. It's just a matter of let's get the funding for you and let's go do this thing. But yeah, one final ride in 2022 for Trevor Bain, and I'm hoping he goes out on top.
Yeah.
I think I'll cry.
And then we'll just play the waiting game and see where he lands for next year.
If I can interject for 1 second here, when I imposed my self-imposed ban, it had not occurred to the old gambler that this could be. I mean, again, Trevor Bain has strides to come back, but as of this moment, there's no guarantees we see him in a race car. I may have to amend and violate my own suspension to watch old T-Bane one time. Not watching Friday, not watching Sunday, but for Trevor, I might have to just check in a little bit on Saturday while I'm at work.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy.
So Sunday, still not watching.
Yeah. Still protesting that.
Yep.
All right, and then we move over to the big show on Sunday, the Dixie Vodka 400. It's a 400-mile race. Stages 1 and 2 are 80 laps each, and the final is 107 for a total of 267 laps. Last year's winner was William Byron, And then most team wins here is Joe Gibbs Racing with 8, and most manufacturer wins is Ford with 8 wins as well. So Nick, who you got to win at Homestead and possibly locking themselves into Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm playing the homer again. This guy in 6 out of the last 7 Homestead races, he has sat on the pole for this race, and he's won 2 out of the last 10 races here. I'm going with driver 11, Denny Hamlin. It has been a rough season for him. He should have 3 wins on the year, but he got DQ'd at Pocono, and it just seems like the speed's either there, or it's not. It's either we're gonna run up front, or we're gonna be nowhere close to the front. But this is a track that Denny Hamlin loves. He won back here in 2020. He just always seems to be fast here, so got really high hopes because I would be worried going into Martinsville, especially after what happened last year with old Hack Bowman.
Yeah,
But
last year wasn't good for him.
was not good for me. But yeah, I think this is one of his better chances of locking himself in a championship four. He's been fast here. He leads laps. He's always up front. I would not be shocked at all to see Denny Hamlin get technically his 4th win of the season, but his 3rd of 2022 and punch ticket to Phoenix.
All right, not a bad pick there at all. I gotta go with a non-playoff driver. It's been the theme of the year, and it's pretty much the same pick as my Xfinity pick. I'm going with Noah Gragson,
Oh my god.
filling in for Alex Bowman, who's out with a concussion. Like I said, this is Noah Gregson's best track. He leads so many laps here in the Xfinity Series. He has adjusted very, very well to the Cup Series, especially while he's been driving this 48 car.
David Starr's not on the entry list.
Yeah, thank fucking God. So I really do think Noah could go out here, get his first Cup win. I mean, shit, why not? He's in one of the best cars in the series right now. He's proved it that he can run with the big boys with the past few weeks and running in that 48 car. I think it's time.
So the only little thing I would like to touch on the matter is one guy who's incredibly good at Homestead Miami is Mr. Kyle Larson until he overdrives it and tears the wall down year in and year out of Homestead. Stop me if you guys have heard that one before, by the way.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Dude, everybody, every single year we go to Homestead, oh, Kyle Larson's going to dominate. Kyle Larson's going to dominate. And in retrospect, Kyle Larson kind of sucks at Homestead because he always just tears up the wall.
Yeah.
I don't think he has a
Kyle Larson, world class,
Not
sending
one
it
that
too
cuts it.
hard, tearing the wall down.
Yeah, he's led plenty of laps there, but just
You want to talk about other guys? Tyler Reddick, he's got to jump to the top of the list. He's going to be up there.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be the one to beat with the role that he's been on. And this is literally this is him right here, man. This is the Tyler Reddick racetrack right here. I'd say it about Kyle Larson, but like Mike said, he's going to tear the fence down 65 laps into the race.
yeah.
And then it'll be another Homestead race where everybody thinks Kyle Larson's the best, and he proves time and time again why he's not.
Yeah.
Yep.
I really do think Tyler Reddick is taking over that role as the guy that can just go up against the wall and just not fuck his shit up.
I also could see Christopher Bell being that kind of
Yeah.
guy too. Any of the dirt guys, hell, throw Chase Briscoe in there. This is going to be a very entertaining race because of these guys with the dirt background. They're just going to be ripping that top, and you just never know. So I put Bell, Briscoe, Tyler Reddick, and then Larson all the way at the bottom.
No,
Those are
Gregson.
Those are ones to watch out for. Yeah, no Gregson. You can throw him up in there too. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Love this racetrack.
I honestly cannot wait. We've known that the mile and a half, they've gotten so much better with this next gen car. Homestead Miami was already a great track, so I mean, I think it's gonna be a lot better, but I'm also scared that it could be just so fucking disappointing.
They're
With
all
some
running
other
below
tracks.
line.
Yeah. So I really do think it's gonna be an amazing, phenomenal race with all the mile and a halves we've seen, but I'm a little scared, just a little scared with how some of these great tracks have turned into.
My only prediction is somebody's going to overcook a turn and tear the wall down, and you know who I got my money on to do so.
Yep.
We're gonna have to include a segment each week. So I have the Justin Haley hate hour, and then Mike's got the Kyle Larson hate hour. Those are gonna be our 2 new segments.
Sounds good. And we
Yeah.
can't Chase Elliott for me because then nobody will watch us.
Yeah, I might just have to go full on Boy Scout Larson hate season here, but
Good man.
we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Welcome to the hater
Welcome to the
club.
hater club, baby. I'm going to Winamac.
Alrighty. Well, I think that will about wrap it up for our show here, boys. Got anything else to add for Cars Hit Miami?
It's gonna be fun. Mike won't be seeing much of it, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Woo Saturday, go Trevor. I'm not watching anything else.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning into the Stock Car Spectacle. If you haven't yet, make sure to like our video, subscribe to our channel. We're also on Twitter and Instagram as well, and you can find us on all podcast platforms. So, guys, that will wrap it up for us. And I'm Ian Jortson.
I'm Mike Gamble.
I'm Nick Kendall.
And we'll see.
Fuck Kyle Larson. I'll say it. I'll join the club.
Yeah.